down. All right, real spill. Real spill. Hello, internet. Hello, world. Hello, internet. Is this giving like early 2000s YouTube? Or no? I got my chai latte. Why did I say it like that? I got my chai latte. I got some candles. I'm bringing you a yapathon, a yap session on the second channel, on the secret channel. This is my secret channel. For those of you wondering, this actually used to be my old Minecraft channel back when I was like a little jit making Minecraft videos. I've had this YouTube channel for like 10 years. And I'm going to reinstate this channel. I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to do some renovations around here. But yeah, this is my secret channel. Don't tell nobody you found this. Hey, this is between me and you. Don't subscribe. Don't share this video to anyone. All right, keep this on the DL. All right, keep this low key on some underground shit, for real. I haven't gotten on here and just talked to the camera in a minute. I feel like it's been like 5 months or something, and I was kind of down bad. I was leaving Austin, Texas. I was moving out of the house that we were staying in, and I was like a little bit heartbroken. I was very heartbroken, and I was just going through a whole lot of shit, working on my series, Running Away, finishing that, going through a whole bunch of shit, and started doing these, and it was very therapeutic to do that. So I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna start doing this again. This time I'm a little bit less down bad than I was. I'm doing actually pretty fucking good as of recent. I dyed my hair blonde. Do you guys fuck with it? It's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but it's like a very platinum blonde. Like it's damn near white when you look at it in like sunlight. But yeah, a new look, a new era is going on. New me. The videos for this haven't came out yet. I'm still working on them, but I literally like buzzed my head, like I shaved all my hair off, and so I was like, I had a buzz cut for like a good minute. I was just rocking a buzz cut, so that was kind of crazy. That was a wild time, man. What else has been going on? I finished my series, Running Away. It is out. For those of you not in the know, I made a series, this travel coming of age narrative documentary series, on my main channel, Cameron Clayton, youtube.com/Cameron Clayton. You know, kind of talking about a lot of themes of growing up, friendship, self-acceptance, and change, and all kinds of things in that kind of category, I guess. Spent the last 2 years working on that body of work, on those 6 episodes. Finally, it is out there in the world, and I can no longer be burdened by that project. That project drove me to the brink of insanity. Fun fact. And yeah, I don't know. I've been kind of just thinking a lot about creation, art, YouTube. I've been thinking a lot. My point is, I've been thinking a lot and going a little bit insane, as per usual. That's a very typical thing though for me, I guess. I don't know. I've been just kind of thinking about the direction that I want to head in next and what I want to be doing, sort of moving forward, what I want to work on, how I want to present myself to the world, I suppose. Because I think I have been doing this kind of not intentionally, but I've been doing a kind of like mysterious thing. I kind of disappeared from the internet for a long time, like the longest I've ever disappeared from the internet before, since I was like 11 years old. I needed to kind of do that to find my voice and figure out what I wanted to actually say and what I actually wanted to, put out there in the world. Before that, a little backstory, I guess, little origin story. I've been doing YouTube for so long, and it's been my number one, I guess, outlet, my number one passion, the thing that I've been pursuing my whole life, essentially. At a certain point, I didn't really have much to say or talk about. I was just kind of in my room, working on videos all the time, and just kind of like constantly burnt out and depressed. Then I was making videos about being burnt out and depressed, and it just created this weird cycle of being sad and then making a video about being sad. And then so that's when the ideas for Running Away, I guess, started. I just really wanted to leave. I just wanted to experience life a little bit for a while, and I made that series and just experience life, a lot of life. I feel like I've lived like 10 years, maybe not 10 years, but like it feels like I've lived 5 years of lives in the past 2 years. I feel like I have a lot more lore under my belt. I have a lot more stories to tell and things to say. Yeah, so I mean, I guess that's my whole point, is that I want to get back on here and make these videos and just kind of use the second channel as kind of an audio video journal thing for me to just talk my shit, really. Just kind of yap to the camera and just document whatever it is I'm thinking about in that moment, whatever it is I'm feeling in terms of creating or just life in general, I guess. I don't know, just kind of talking about random bullshit. I got really inspired recently by Doechii. She is fucking killing it right now with her last EP, Alligator Bites, and she just won a Grammy. That was really cool because, like, one, she's just very deserving of that, very talented artist. But I also have been seeing a lot of her YouTube videos being recommended to me on YouTube. Apparently, she used to be a YouTuber. Like, she was dead ass a YouTuber. She was just kind of like documenting her whole career, her whole journey of becoming the artist that she is now. And it's so cool watching those videos and just hearing her talk about her struggles and what she was going through, getting like fired from her job, talking about, you know, like feeling really alone and just the struggles of being an artist, I guess. And hearing her just like say all that and like verbalize, you know, everything that I've been going through was just the most reassuring thing ever. That like really, I felt seen. I just felt seen. I want to kind of just start doing that, do my own version of that. Honestly, for my own sake, for my own future self to kind of look back on and just see, you know, I guess just see where I've come from, you know, just kind of document in a very authentic and real way. Because, you know, what I've been doing on my main channel with the series and the films and the documentaries and all this shit, that's all cool. That's all really exciting. You know, that'll always be my passion. You know, my purpose, I feel, is storytelling. You know, I want to create movies. I want to create albums. I want to make music. I want to build worlds. I want to do all the things. But I think there's a lot of value in being a person. I feel like I've been really afraid to just be a person, just be a human. And I've been very afraid of being perceived. A lot of my life, I feel like I've been hiding behind editing, or even hiding behind storytelling in a sense. You know, I've almost turned my real life into this larger than life story and became kind of a character of myself, which is cool. And I love that shit. That's like I said, storytelling is my favorite fucking thing. But also, I think there's a place for maybe some just real conversations every now and then. And so I guess that's what I want to start doing, you know? Kind of repeating myself here, but... So I'm done with the whole mysterious thing. Not that I was necessarily trying to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I need to work on that because I don't like being perceived that much. I don't like the idea that someone is watching this perceiving me. Stop doing that. Can you stop doing that, please? I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm trying to work on that. Get better at just handling that shit. I don't know. You know, I've been also just having a lot of complicated thoughts about YouTube and the idea of being a YouTuber or even a filmmaker. I don't feel like I'm a YouTuber and I don't feel like I'm a filmmaker. You know, I'm in this weird, like, in between kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've really, over the past year, have broken it down and just understood that I'm definitely not a YouTuber. As much as I'm like, you know, that's been my dream since I was like a little ass kid, since I was a young jit, you know, been making the Minecraft videos. I made, you know, animations on YouTube. I did story times. I did narrative stuff. I've done all kinds of things, you know. YouTube is like, I grew up doing this. This is all I've ever known, I guess. But the more I've grown on this platform, or just grown up in general, and kind of evolved what it is that I'm creating and putting out, I've sort of came to the understanding that I'm definitely not a YouTuber. The way that I approach my work is not how a YouTuber in the traditional sense would approach a YouTube video. I definitely have treated these YouTube videos like larger projects, but not quite as large as like an actual film, if that makes sense. Like a whole production, like my series Running Away was not like, it wasn't a production, obviously. It wasn't like, I didn't have a team of people helping me. You know, I didn't have writers and directors. I didn't have script supervisors on set. There was no set. It was just like a document. I guess a documentary is the closest thing, but even then it's not quite a documentary either. There's no like label that accurately describes what it is that I was doing with that. Yeah, like they're not vlogs, they're not films, they're not movies, they're not short films, they're not documentaries. What the fuck is it? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell you. And yeah, I don't know. I've realized that, okay, whatever I was doing with that is cool. I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I made Running Away, but it's not sustainable moving forward. I need to figure out something else. I need to figure out something else for the next project that I end up pursuing. I've flip-flopped between like, okay, should I just treat YouTube like YouTube? Should I just like straight up make YouTube videos like on some real YouTube shit, on some basic ass YouTube shit? Should I just start like consistently uploading? But I realized like, no, that's not me. That's just not, it wouldn't be authentic, I guess. I mean, I'm doing this, but this is a little bit different. This is just yapping. But I mean YouTube videos. Like do I want to make YouTube videos? And I don't think that's me. I just don't think that's me. I don't think I'm actually a YouTuber is the biggest, weirdly a world-shattering kind of moment that I had, because my whole identity was wrapped up in that word, YouTuber. And I'm just not that. I don't fit that in any way. And so I was like, okay, so am I a filmmaker? Like, what am I? And I really thought about making a film. Like I really was serious about making like a short film. Somewhat, I mean, I got pretty invested. I was working on a lot of pre-production, writing a script, making a lot of mood boards, and just, you know, trying to learn everything I could, doing a lot of research about how films are produced and how films are funded and how to hire crew. And I realized that I don't want to do that either. I don't want to do that. You know, the more invested I became in that whole thing, I was just like, okay, this isn't it either. Like, I'm not a director. I'm not, in all honesty, I'm really bad at collaboration in that way. Or not collaboration necessarily, but I'm bad at directing people. I don't think I would be a good director. I don't think anyone would want that. When I have an idea for something, it's like I need to do it. I need to be the one like physically doing the thing. I don't think I would be good at like articulating to like a gaffer how I would want a scene to be lit. I would have to just do it myself. I feel like I'm too, I don't know, a little bit too neurotic to outsource any part of the process. Like I have to be doing all the heavy lifting. I have to make it as hard as physically possible for myself to do it. So I've come to those conclusions. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a filmmaker. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of figuring out. I don't really have an answer, I guess. Like I'm still just kind of figuring it out. You know, not that like labels really mean anything. Like you can be a multidisciplinary artist. There are plenty of, you know, very prolific and successful artists that have, and I think that is probably the closest thing. Like I love finding different ways to express myself, because I don't think films can fully express everything that I want to express. I think there's certain limitations that come with that. And also just practicality too is just like, oh my God, films are so expensive. You have to beg people to give you funding to make anything. Like you have to beg people, and a lot of the times like completely water down your script and turn it into something that it just wasn't originally going to be, because films have to make their money back, obviously, and no one wants to take that risk I'm not like I've literally met people who are like doing crazy shit to fund their films. Like I met this girl that was literally selling her eggs to fund one of her films, which is awesome, but also kind of crazy that that's what you have to do to fund to fund a film these days, is to literally sell your eggs. Not for me. Not that I have eggs to sell. I have some eggs in the fridge that I could maybe sell, but none inside of me. I guess I could sell like sperm. Should I do that? Is anyone interested in buying that? Send me some offers. Maybe I'll consider it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think filmmaking in the traditional sense is for me either. The YouTube filmmaking thing in between thing that I've been doing, that's not working either for me. That's not sustainable. Doesn't make any money. The YouTube thing is also definitely not me. None of these things are the thing that I want to do. So I'm just at a point in my life where I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out, guys. I'm figuring it out. I don't know what I'm doing ever. I'm just taking it day by day and just making shit. I've been making a lot of shit that I'm not going to talk about as much as I want to. I'm going to keep that on the down low, but I am making a lot of shit. I'm trying a bunch of shit out in the big 2.5, and you will hear about it very soon. You will hear about it this year. I promise you will hear about what I'm working on this year. All right. I know I don't have a good track record, you know, when I say something is coming soon and people are waiting 2 years, but this time you will hear about it. And that's all I'll say about that for now. Yeah, man, this is just a little real spill, a little video talking about everything going on in my life as of recent. If anyone even cares, I'm gonna be back to posting these yaps and hopefully talking about some much more interesting shit, some much more riveting topics and ideas. I've so much written down in my notes app recently. I'm a real notes app grinder. I be in the notes app for real. So I have I have a plethora of things that I could divulge and talk about. And yeah. And that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Sorry, I know I sound a little insane right now, but I promise you, I am usually pretty insane. Like, I'm not crashing out. This is like a normal level of insanity that I live my daily life by. This is not abnormal. This is just who I am, typically. And you guys don't really get to see this side of me, this real side of me that is real. Yeah, what? Did that make any sense? I don't care. Yeah, man, I've been just afraid of like posting myself like in a very real, unfiltered way. Perception is kind of a scary thing. Putting yourself out there is kind of a scary thing. But I would appreciate if you stopped judging me and perceiving me and just let me exist. Just let me exist, guys. But yeah, man, make sure you don't subscribe and you don't share this video with nobody. All right? Like I said, this is my secret channel. All right? Let's keep it that way. All right? Between me and you. All right? On some low key shit. On some low key, this is the real spill. All right? This is my little corner of the internet. All right? This is our little corner of the internet. Let's gatekeep this channel, guys. My milestone goal in the big 2.5 is to keep this channel under 1,000 subscribers. All right? If this channel surpasses 1,000 subscribers, we're done. All right? We're done. Well, we're not going to be done, but I'm just going to be really upset. All right? I will be not mad, but a little bit disappointed in you for spreading this channel around too much. All right? I want this to be low key. Okay? Low key. Remember that. That's enough for today. I'll see you guys soon.